Good day all. So I really was supposed to wait until 6 o'clock, 5:55 to make this video, right? But there's something that's weighing on my chest. I don't feel comfortable waiting to talk about it. It was an addendum to my video yesterday with regard to this fasting situation and all that. And it kind of weighing on my chest, and I do not want to wait till next 6 hours to talk about this because it's actually supposed to be part of my previous video as part of this sickening series of videos, right? So I wanted to talk about fasting, but from a opposite context, right? A different context from that which I mentioned yesterday, just to give another viewpoint, right? Just to give another viewpoint of how sickening, right, this whole fasting for the sake of understanding others is, right? Just another viewpoint to how sickening this concept of fasting for the sake of understanding others is, right? Or understanding the fact that others don't have what we have, right? Just imagine, say you are a religious person and you making how much ever money a month, or through your religious conduct and whatever, right? You making $1 million a year or a month or whatever, $1 billion, however, you have how much ever cars, you have how much ever houses, you have how much ever 10 mansions, 25 purses, right? Whatever, 100 different shoes, your wife have 100 different shoes, 1,000 different bags, right? Whatever the case be in your religious setting, right? And you fasting because you want to understand how a starving person in India or Africa or Middle East or wherever, what I'm going through, right? You're dunce, right? This is dunce ass behavior, right? Dunce fucking ass behavior, right? This is the point I wanted to get across. Because if you in that position, right, you shouldn't be fasting, right? What you should do is ensuring that people with the expertise, the know-how, the technical expertise, the who know how to do the manual labor, whatever, hire people, recruit people, gather people, whatever. If you have that know-how and the capacity and the funds and the monetary engagements and whoever it is that you need to talk to, right? Gather that set of people and go and set up the system in the places that do not have these things, right? You shouldn't be fasting to understand how these people feel, and that is dunce ass behavior, right? So do away with that whole month of fasting bullshit, right? And seek to set up these systems for the people who don't have, right? For the people who don't have. I don't care who hate my mouth, right? I don't care who think my breath stinks, right? I don't care who hate my mouth, right? If you are in that position, set up the systems for the people who do not have, right? So you wouldn't have to go through the whole month of freaking understanding or putting yourself in a position to understand how people in Africa don't have water, how people in fucking India don't have things to drink, right? Good. Conversation over.